Bird hit his windshield.
A little bit of, pandemonium kind of thing. You kind of gather yourself.
Those who knew him say he was an experienced pilot and a flight instructor. But this morning, no word on how he ended up crash landing on the top of a building or why he was flying the chopper in such rainy and foggy weather. A New York congresswoman is now calling on the FAA to ban all non-essential helicopter flights over Manhattan. In the meantime, the pilot's family released a statement saying he is a true hero for trying to land the helicopter on the roof of a building rather than impact anyone else's life. In New York, Andrea Fujii, ABC News.
Around the world, Iran has agreed to hand over U.S. permanent resident Nisa Zaka to his native country, Lebanon. In 2016, Iran sentenced Zaka to 10 years in prison. Authorities accused him of being a U.S. spy. Allegations his family and associates deny. Zaka, an internet freedom advocate, is one of a series of prisoners with either dual nationality or links to the West held in Iran. His potential release comes as tensions between Iran and the U.S. remain high after President Trump withdrew the U.S. from Tehran's nuclear deal with world powers. Hong Kong police are preparing for more protests tomorrow. At issue, a new extradition bill allowing criminal suspects to be extradited to mainland China for trial. Hong Kong's legislature is set to resume debate tomorrow, and a vote should happen by June 20th. Opponents staged a huge protest Sunday. Hundreds of thousands took to the city streets for the mostly peaceful protest during the day. But that night, things did turn violent. Today, the Hungarian Interior Minister visited the site of a sunken tour boat in the Danube River. Earlier today, 4 more bodies were pulled from the wreckage. 4 more passengers are still missing. The sightseeing boat sank May 29th after colliding with a much larger river cruise ship. As it stands right now, 19 people have been confirmed dead. It has been almost 2 years since 72 people died in that Grenfell Tower fire in London. Today, a news conference is scheduled by Robert Mongaluzzi, the American lawyer known for winning huge legal awards over deadly construction accidents. The British Broadcasting Corporation says more than 100 people plan to join a product liability lawsuit targeting U.S. companies that make products used at that complex. Thursday marks the 2-year anniversary of that fire and the usual deadline to seek damages under U.S. law. It is not clear if the attorney plans to announce that he is filing such a case today. Gay rights activists are celebrating a landmark victory in the southern African nation of Botswana. This morning, Botswana's High Court overturned a law that criminalized consensual same-sex relationships. The court ruled unanimously that law was discriminatory, unconstitutional, and against the public's interest. Up next here on ABC 7 News at noon, the future of Uber could literally be up in the air.
Big Jeeps.
Yellow Jeeps, red Jeeps.
All new Jeeps.
Cruise Jeep has it all.
Over 800 new Jeeps to choose from.
And did we mention Big Jeep savings?
The Summer of Jeep event, now at the #1 selling Jeep dealer.
Cruise Jeep in Tysons.
Pest problems? Get a free inspection. mypmsi.com.
For huge Chevy selection, you need to hurry into the
#1 selling Chevy dealer.
Over 2,000 new Kuhn Chevys to choose from.
2,000.
And did we mention huge Kuhn savings?
Kuhn Chevy Buick GMC in Tysons.
Window Nation brings the perfect fit for your home and your wallet with buy one window, get one free. Our best deal of the year gets even better with no down payment, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. Call Window Nation today or visit windownation.com.
You get more for your money at Thompson Creek.
More. Call now to save 40%.
You get more. More. Buy one window, get one 40% off.
It's our June jackpot sale, and you get 40% off, plus 0 interest until 2021.
We do it all.
Design, build, and install.
So there's no middleman markup.
We make your windows right here in our local factory.
So you get high-quality windows at an affordable price.
Call now.
Home sweet home, sweet Call 855-57 Creek.
Is your outdoor patio old, worn, or in need of repair? Call Deck Ready. We'll give your deck a much-needed facelift for a fraction of the cost of building a new deck. Unlike other services, we won't just wash and restain your deck. We complete a comprehensive 5-step process, achieving incredible results. Here at Deck Ready, our services include a 10-year warranty. Plus, for a limited time, receive 50% off materials and 12 months no-interest financing. Get your deck ready with Deck Ready. Call us today, 301-327-2339.
Need cash fast? We buy houses in any condition with 0 fees. Call today.
Express Home Buy.
Window Nation brings the perfect fit for your home and your wallet with buy one window, get one free. Our best deal of the year gets even better with no down payment, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. Call Window Nation today or visit windownation.com.
British chemist James Smithson had a vision and the money to create the first Smithsonian Museum right here in the district. Almost 200 years after his death this week, several of his descendants are visiting those museums along the mall for the first time. John Gonzalez has been part of that historic tour.
He was born in France, died in Italy. James Smithson had a vision here in D.C. to create the Smithsonian Museum. So what would he think of it today? 20 museums and galleries, and of course the National Zoo.
My branch is over here. We went to Ireland after the Civil War.
For the first time in